Alright guys, we are back and we're ready to start the Stanley Cup Finals. That's right. So in the Eastern Conference Finals, we had to deal with the New Jersey Devils, and it soon became the Gordon Peckham show. He redeemed himself in that from this Florida series. He showed up to play. No offense for the first couple games, but he showed up. 3 out of his 4 wins were shutouts. For Gordon Peckham, only had that little road bump there just because Kovalchuk, Kessel, and Zajac were pissed off and they didn't want to get swept, but he comes right back and shuts the door on them to move on to our Stanley Cup to see if we can win our 4th Stanley Cup in 6 years. But we have to go up against the Anaheim Ducks, and look at their regular season record: 50-27-5. It's a pretty good record. But yeah, I'm very how should I put this? I don't know. I haven't been following on the like the transaction news, like what Anaheim's been doing and who they have on their team as of right now. So this should be interesting to see as to what Anaheim has to offer here. So let's check out what the Anaheim Ducks have here. So we'll view the lines and then we'll go check out any injuries if they have any. So let's see, Anaheim. Let's check out the Anaheim Ducks. Okay, so here we go. So let's check out this first line here. They got Emerson Etem, Patrick Kane, and Bobby Ryan. Okay, so they got a very good first line. Kaner, obviously he's probably been leading this team right now. Bobby Ryan and their rookie Emerson Etem is developed very well into an 84 overall. So they got 2 very good snipers and Bobby Ryan with the power forward to offer them some defense there. So that's a very good first line. Second line, Bolesky, Ryan Getzlaf, and Drew Stafford. Drew Stafford. And so Getzlaf is on the second line playing the center. So he's a very good second liner there. And then Bolesky and Stafford, just some more defense there in that second line. Then go to the third line, you got Devontae Smith-Pelly, Andrew Cogliano, and Yannick Hansen. So more defense. And then the fourth line, they got Freiberg, Pete, and Palmieri. So Anaheim looks like a very, very defensive team. Very defensive team. They got two-way forwards, power forwards, and grinders everywhere. It looks like really that their major goal scorers look like Emerson Etem, Patrick Kane, and then obviously Bobby Ryan and Ryan Getzlaf can get it done on offense. So we'll have to go check out if they have any injuries, but I don't think so. But yeah, they got a lot of defense here, so this is probably gonna be a low-scoring series. So once again, like we kept Kovalchuk, Kessel, and Zajac off of the board, if we can keep off Bobby Ryan, Patrick Kane, Ryan Getzlaf, and Emerson Etem off the board, should be no problem. So let's check out on defense here. Okay, so on their first line defense, looks like they got Cam Fowler and Sami Vatanen. So that's a pretty good 1-2 punch on defense there. 2 very good offensive defensemen. Second pair, they got Heed and Pysyk. I know Pysyk was the rookie from Buffalo that we tried to get a while ago. So I mean, it's not that, but Pysyk's probably a top 6. Heed maybe a top 6 at the most, but probably not. And then the third pair, they got Ross and Fast. 278 two-way forwards on defense. Okay. Oh, excuse me, guys. So it looks like they have some defensive troubles as well. But yeah, other than Cam Fowler and Vatanen, doesn't look like they have too much we have to worry about on defense. So we'll check out who they may have injured on defense. And in net, they have that Gibson guy. Is that the right Gibson? Is that the right Gibson? I know the Bobkov guy. The Bobkov guy was their backup, but Gibson, he's only an 80 overall. Huh. I could have swore it was John Gibson. That's somebody else. All right, let's go look at their I'm interested to look at their contracts too before I do this. Let's look at the injury report for Anaheim though first off. See who they are missing, if anybody. Yeah, okay. So they're missing a lot of guys. So they got Luca Spiza's out with an injured hand. He'll be back May 29th. Bruno Gervais, he's out with a sore shoulder. He'll be back on May 26th. And John Gibson, their goalie, he's out with a sprained ankle. So yeah, I told you. So they don't have really a good goalie in net. So Gibson's out till June 3rd. Okay, so let's check out where are we at. We're May, so it looks like Spiza and Bruno Gervais will be back to help out on defense, but John Gibson won't be back till the 3rd, so he won't be back till the earliest game 5 for the Ducks. So, okay, so we need to take advantage of this as quickly as possible. They only have an 80 overall in net with a 78, I think, overall for a backup. So we need to take advantage of this very quickly. Need to take advantage of this very quickly. So we're at home. We got home ice advantage once again. So here we go. Can we make it 4 Stanley Cups in 6 years for the Philadelphia Flyers? And we got to deal with Patrick Kane, Getzlav, Emerson Etem, and Bobby Ryan. So here we go. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals, Anaheim versus Philadelphia. So here we go. Bobby Ryan's a Jersey native, so he's coming back home to near home. So here we go. Game 1. Here we go. Let's start it off right, guys. Here we go. Keep it up. Gordon Peckham's hot. Let's keep rolling with him. Here we go. First period, 1-1. Okay, so Brad Ross, I think that's his name. Yeah, the picture just jotted a memory in my head. So Brad Ross starts out the scoring, but Galchenyuk comes right back and gets one past Gibson. So 1-1 tie after the first period. So here we go. Second period, 2-1. There we go. Power play goal for Claude Giroux. 2-1 lead. There we go. Going into the third period. So here we go. We got a 2-1 lead. Got to get at least one more goal for Gordon Peckham to have the routine. So here we go. Times 6 going into the third. Come on, power play. Okay, can't capitalize on it. That's fine. Come on, defense played good 10 minutes ago. Power play. All right, that's fine. Defense keep playing good. And there we go, man. Gordon Peckham is just too hot right now. He's starting to pick it back up. A game where we don't have good offense, but our first line, Drew and Galchenyuk, just got us all the goals that we needed. We only needed 2 because Gordon Peckham is just hot. Look at that, 41 shots on the net. Anaheim only had 17. Still, Christopher Gibson played pretty well, but Claude Giroux had 1 point, and Shinkrook had 2 assists. So there we go. First line definitely clicked together that game. Very good. So 2-1 win there over. Like I said, we just need to win as many games as we can with that with their goalie in net. That's all we need to do. I mean, Gordon Peckham is just hot right now. I mean, the guy. I mean, look at this. I mean, 1 goal against, shutout. Yeah, we know about that game. Shutout, 1 goal against. I mean, he's been playing hot. He's been playing amazing right now. I mean, what is he? What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6-1 in his last 7 games that he's played in the playoffs? I mean, come on now. He's just following Jack Campbell in his footsteps right now. He wants to win that Conn Smythe as well. So here we go. Game 2, back in the Wells Fargo Center once again. Game 2. So let's just keep rolling with the dude. Gordon Peckham's hot right now. Get some offense. Let's get the offense hot right now. So here we go. First period, nothing again. Okay, so the 5 shots for Anaheim. They can't seem to get anything rolling right now. Come on, guys. Let's get some goals past these crappy goalies. Second period, 3-0. Thank you very much. Alex Galchenyuk, Ryan O'Reilly, and Shea Theodore get 3 past Bubkov. Ivan, I don't know what his first name is. I'll just make up a Russian name. Ivan Bubkov. So we get a 3-0 lead there going into the third period. Plenty of support for Gordon Peckham, man. Keep rolling with him. 3-0 lead into the third period. Keep playing stellar defense, guys. We don't need any more goals. We just need to play some good defense here. And look at this. Look at this. 3-2-1. Shut out for Gordon Peckham. This guy is on fire. He wants that Conn Smythe, man. Gordon Peckham wants that Conn Smythe bad, dude. He wants it bad. Man, he's had, what? Out of his last 7 games he's played, he's had 4 shutouts. Dear God, man. So Gordon Peckham gets another shutout in the playoffs. Ryan O'Reilly had 2 points. Shinkrook had 2 points as well. Man, we're just running right through them, man. Anaheim has no goalie right now. They're missing John Gibson bad, dude. They're missing him bad. So another win there. Offense, got all the offense that we needed. So we're going back to Anaheim. Going to the West Coast now. So for Game 3 in Anaheim. So here we go. Game 3 in Anaheim. Let's keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Your goalie's just on fire right now. Just keep giving him support. Here we go. First period. Okay, so they finally solved Gordon Peckham, man. Patrick Kane with a power play goal, and Devontae Smith-Pelly gets 1 past Gordon Peckham. So we get 2 goals there in the first. Anaheim must be a good team at home. So, all right, it's only 2 goals. Got 2 periods left. So here we go. Pick it up back in the second. Second period. Okay, nothing happening here. 2-0. All right. We need early one. We need an early one before the 10-minute mark, guys. Need one before the 10-minute mark if we want to have a chance to win this game. Power play. Okay, good penalty kill. Get one here before the 10-minute mark. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Lehkonen with 147 left. Too little, too late. Gibson comes in and steals a game for them. Arturi Lehkonen gets the only goals. Shots were even. Even game there. I mean, he played well. Patrick Kane had 2 points. But just couldn't get the offense rolling in this game. Christopher Gibson comes in and steals a game for them. So they take at least one from home, from their home. So John Gibson could be back for this game here. Possibly. He'll be back for this game when we come back home. So let's see if we can split this series to take a 3-1 lead and go back home, man. So here we go. Offense, no offense that last game. Just shake it off. Your goalie's still playing good. Give your goalie some support, guys. That's all I want. Just give Gordon Peckham support. So here we go. First period, 1-0. There we go. Claude Giroux starting up the scoring once again, man. He's starting to heat up, dude. He's just starting to heat up now in his prime right now. So here we go. Second period, 2-2. We get 1, but they get 2. Freiberg and Cam Fowler get 2 past Gordon Peckham. Wayne Simmons ties it back up. 2-2. Here we go. We got a 2-2 tie going into the third, man. So here we go. Come on, guys. Step it up. Offense, step it up, man. Defense, play good. Power play, good penalty kill. There we go. Jeff Skinner again, man. Skinner comes in when we need him. Power play, good penalty kill there. Another power play, couldn't capitalize on it. 3-2-1. There we go again. That's all we needed was that one goal from Jeff Skinner, and Gordon Peckham shuts him down in the third period once again. Just gives up those 2 second period goals, but just holds it down in the third period. Jeff Skinner gets the only goal that we need, and we take a 3-1 series lead with a 3-2 win in Game 4 over the Anaheim Ducks, man. Peckham's he's playing amazing, dude. He's just playing amazing. 2 goals against that game, that's fine. Just back-to-back games with 2 goals against, but our offense rallied back and got him support, man. All right, so we're going back home. Stanley Cup is in the building. Stanley Cup is in the building, guys. Can we do it? Let's go, guys. Pep talk. You guys, I don't even need to give you guys a pep talk. You guys have been here before. You guys know what to do. Go out and do it. So here we go. Game 5 at home in the Wells Fargo Center. Stanley Cup in the building. Here we go. Crowd is going crazy, guys. Here we go. Let's get our 4th Stanley Cup. So here we go. First period. Okay, 1-0. Andrew Cogliano starts out the scoring on a power play in the first period. Okay, so they got a 1-0 lead. All right, bring it back, guys. Bring it back. Come on, big second here. Second period. 1-0. Still nothing happening here. All right, we need an early one here, guys. Need an early one. Don't want to go back to Anaheim, but we need an early one here in this third period, guys. Come on. Get an early one. There we go. Answer and you shall receive. Sean Couturier. John Gibson is back in the game. Back in the net for the Ducks. But 10 minutes to go. Sean Couturier. Come on. Okay, we're going to overtime. Do it in style, boys. Do it in style. Come on, do it in style. Come on. Do it in style, baby. And that is the one person who I want to see end it. Jeff freaking Skinner, dude. Oh my God, playoff performer of the year. He may even earn the Conn Smythe for the. He may earn the playoff MVP. Man, he showed up a lot, dude. That guy, he must have had over 10 goals in the playoffs. But man, we do it again, dude. Jeff Skinner in overtime scores. The Flyers win 2-1 and capture their 4th Stanley Cup in 6 years. Man, wow. Wow, we have officially become a dynasty, dude. We have officially become a dynasty. Gordon Peckham, dude, he just played amazing the last 2 series against the Jersey Devils and the Anaheim Ducks, man. He played amazing. He deserves it. He deserves it. Philadelphia defeated Anaheim in 5 games to win the Stanley Cup. That is what I am talking about, dude. That is what I am talking about. The Stanley Cup is coming home with the Philadelphia Flyers. On behalf of all the fans and the entire organization, I wanted to personally thank you for your hard work and effort this year. Great job. Thank you very much. You guys deserved it. Okay, so let's do a little playoff wrap-up here. Take a look at the player stats here to see what we got going, how we ended it here. And I guess I'll simulate up to the awards, too, so you guys, I'll check out the awards before this video ends. So let's check out the forwards, see who did well. So nobody was a point a game player in the playoffs, but still everybody kind of, we had a lot of depth scoring this year. Well, not really depth scoring, just didn't really have that many good goal scorers. We just had it was really our defense that won us this Stanley Cup for the. It's been our offense that's won us the past 3 Stanley Cups, but this fourth one was definitely a defensive Stanley Cup that we won. So Shinkruk had 17 points in 21 games, and Giroux had 16 points in 21 games. A lot of those guys both had assists. Jeff Skinner had 15 and 21, but he had 10 goals. I mean, I couldn't ask more for Jeff Skinner, man. It was between him, Voracek, and Ennis, and I kept the one guy who I wanted to keep, and that was Jeff Skinner, because he can get it done, man. 10 goals in the playoffs, hell yeah, buddy. Braden Chen had 13 points in the 15 games that he played, so he did very well. Same with Galchenyuk, had 11 points in 14 games. So these guys were out with injury, but they kept their point totals close to a point-a-game player, and that's what I like. Ryan O'Reilly had 9, Wayne Simmons had 9, Jordan Wheel had 8, Eric Wellwood had 7, Zibnejad had 4, Couturier had 4, Jaden Hart had 4, and yeah, and that's it. So, not like I said, nobody too spectacular on offense getting it done, but very good on defense. Very good defense that we had this year in the playoffs. So Petrovic and Ryan Murray both ended with 9 points each. Joseph Morrow had 8. Ryan Pulak had 7. Shea Theodore had 6. Arturi Lehkonen had 3 in 8 games. And Duncan Simons, dude, was non-existent. I mean, he didn't have any points whatsoever. I guess, I mean, you could say that he held it down defensively, but I don't know. I might have to consider doing something with Duncan Simons. I don't know, but there he is, the man of the hour, Gordon Peckham. 19 games played for him in these playoffs, went 15-3-1, a goals against average of 1.64, dude. Absolutely amazing. Jack Campbell, he only played the 2 games. He did go 1-0-1. But he was Gordon Peckham. I mean, he had a teacher. He had a mentor that could teach him how to do well in the playoffs, and Jack Campbell told him everything he needs to know, and Gordon Peckham just showed it. He showed up to play. Save percentage of 94.17. Great year, great playoff run for Gordon Peckham with 4 shutouts. Amazing run for him. Definitely he earned us that Stanley Cup, man. So there we go, and I'll show you the playoff tree one more time, just so we can see the picture. So there we go. So the Philadelphia Flyers won their 4th Stanley Cup in 6 years as they beat the Anaheim Ducks in 5 games to capture the Stanley Cup. So great year overall. Like I said, I would not have been happy if anything with anything less than the Stanley Cup this year. I mean, winning the President's Trophy, obviously, but I wouldn't have been satisfied with anything less than a Stanley Cup. So very good, guys. Very, very good. So I'll just simulate up a little bit until we hit the awards, and I'll show the awards, and then we'll get ready for the next video. We'll do it like we did last time. We'll look at the contracts, look at the contract situation, see what we have to do, if we have to make anything for the draft, and then free agency and whatnot. But I think we should be good. I don't think we have to sign that many important guys this coming year, but we'll have to see. The next year is going to be a big signing year, so we'll have to see. So there you go, the playoff Stanley Cup champion Philadelphia Flyers, Calder Cup champions, went to the Portland Pirates. So let's stop the simulation here. Stop the simulation, please. Stop the simulation. Oh my God, loading screen. Stop. 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 Thank you. All right, so let's check out the awards, and then we'll end this video off. So there we go. The Stanley Cup champion Philadelphia Flyers. 3 out of the last 4 years, 4 times out of the past 6 years. So Calgary and the Islanders were the only 2 teams who won it in the times that we didn't. So Stanley Cup went to us. Obviously, the President's Trophy went to us as well. First time we won the President's Trophy since the 14-15 season, so very good. Clarence S. Campbell, Anaheim, yep, who we got the Prince of Wales. Art Ross, so Claude Giroux got the Art Ross Trophy, so you got the player who led the league in scoring at the end of the regular season, so very good. So Claude Giroux, bounce back year, help from Hunter Shinkaruk, and he helps Claude Giroux get the Art Ross Trophy, so very good. And Claude Giroux got the Hart Memorial Trophy too, so he got the most valuable player to his team, very good. James Norris went to Ryan Pulak, so the defenseman all-around ability. Okay, so very good. Lady Bing went to Hunter Shinkrook. Oh my God, can we have a trophy sweep? So Hunter Shinkrook got the Lady Bing. Calder Memorial went to Emerson Etem. So yeah, in his first year competition, obviously, we didn't have any rookies with outstanding performance this year, so we weren't going to get the Calder Memorial. Conn Smythe, Gordon Peckham. There we go. Back-to-back years. Back-to-back years, our goalies got the Conn Smythe. So, I mean, Gordon Peckham deserved it, dude. He deserved the Conn Smythe this year, most definitely. Vesna went to Ryan Miller. William N. Jennings went to Gordon Peckham. The fewest goals against scored against it. Was that the award to goalkeeper for the team with the fewest goals against? Yep. So Gordon Peckham won the William N. Jennings. Bill Masterton, Keegan Lowe. Frank J. Selke went to Ryan Kessler. Ted Lindsay went to Ryan Miller. Maurice Richard went to Sidney Crosby. So there we go. We walked away with a lot of hardware this year. I mean, we walked away with the Stanley Cup, the President's Trophy, the Prince of Wales, the Art Ross, the Hart Memorial, the James Norris, the Lady Bing, and the Conn Smythe. The Conn Smythe and the William N. Jennings trophy. So we walked away with a lot of hardware this year. Definitely deserved it. But like I said, guys, in the next video we will do the same thing that we did last year. We'll take a look at our contract situation, see who we have to sign this year. We'll take a look at see who got better, who got worse, and we will move on from there. So very successful year. Let's do it again.